but I don't care.
Hey, what's up, my crowns and tiaras? Welcome to E-Toxic Tea Lounge. Everything in this video is allegedly. Let's talk. Okay, so in this video, we are only going to be discussing Cardi B and the Joe Budden situation. And we're going to be talking about JT's latest project, the City Cinderella. Okay, so those are the two things that we're going to be talking about in this segment. But before we do that, please like this video. Okay. So let's get into it. We're gonna get into some audios, and then we're gonna get into some comments, and I'm gonna just let y'all know how I feel about everything overall. So the first thing we're gonna be talking about is the Cardi and the Joe Budden situation. Okay. So let's listen to what Joe Budden had to say, okay, on the podcast about Cardi B once again. Now, don't get me wrong. Critics and all of us that have opinions on stuff or critique whatever, that's just basically the job. Okay, a lot of people are not gonna like our opinions, and people are not gonna be fond with the things that we say, and that's fine. So let's just listen to what Joe Budden had to say for Cardi B to react. So this is not just one thing. Now, Joe Budden, repeatedly say things about Cardi and just tries to put her down regarding her music and everything like that. And I guess Cardi B does not like it, and she's fed up with it. Okay, so let's just get into what Joe Budden had to say.
Big Rob on Friday. Saw that. That's going to be crazy, but that's what Cardi's about to be now. Just a single artist. You're not getting none of that shit.
I mean, you was right, too.
About what?
About Atlantic wanting to put out an album. You was right. See, you be right sometimes about them wanting to put out an album. We don't care about none of that shit.
I ain't spoken to nobody at Atlantic. I'll just be on a hunch. So you done went and got some information from somewhere. I'm sure somebody involved wants Cardi to put out an album.
What? Yeah, of course they do.
I'm sure Offset wants Cardi to put out an album. Hey, fellas out there, boyfriends, y'all know that feeling, right? When you want your to get a job, you in the house, your bitch just won't leave.
All right, so y'all heard what he said. She's gonna be like a single artist, just doing features, etc. The label is what Flip was talking about, but Joe Budden act like he didn't know what the heck Flip was talking about. Maybe that's not something that Flip was supposed to say. I don't know. But let me know how y'all feel about that and what he said and the energy regarding the Atlantic conversation. So now we're going to just listen to what Cardi B had to say. Okay. And also, Joe Budden responded to what Cardi had to say on her spaces. All right, so let's get into it.
I've also never gotten a lap dance from this lady. Bro, I gave you a lap dance 2 times and started. You was high as coke. Smell that through your breath. That's one thing. Second of all, and actually that's not even nothing to brag about. Second of all, you're like, I will never talk about this and that. I don't give a fuck when people talk about me. It's just the fact that you always talk shit about me, Joe Budden. You always talk shit about me. Out of nowhere. You would think I did something to this out of nowhere. For the past 2 years, this nigga only talk bad things about me. Bad things about me. Constantly. Why? Because you got an interview? And the fact about it is that you don't even have to do that. Because I know for a fact it's not telling you to do that. You just do that to pander. Like if I did something to you all the time, I got to connect in Atlantic. I got to connect in... No, the fuck you don't. Nick said here in December saying that I got into it with my husband because this ain't my little boyfriend. This ain't my no baby daddy. I've been married for 7 years now. Oh, yeah, she did that for a publicity stunt because this and that dropped. What? Now it's this girl. Now I promise you, I can show you. I will never call her this girl. Now I'm this girl. Now I'm Cardi B. The fucking shit out. I want to talk now. I've been giving you 2 years, sparing you for 2 years. Even when I call you out, I don't even disrespect you. You always try me. Always trying me. I ain't Drake, nigga. I ain't gonna write no nice paragraph. I'm gonna come at you. I'm gonna shine that head of yours. I'm gonna shine it.
Okay, so y'all heard what Cardi said. It's been going on for some years now. She's fed up. She said even when she do respond to the stuff that Joe Budden had been saying, she didn't really go in like we know Cardi could go in. So I guess she's fed up and she just want to release her anger and release her frustrations out on whatever Joe Budden is saying. And, you know, clearly this is a build up. And sometimes people have their breaking points. But Cardi always have to seem to have some type of breaking point. Like, should Cardi have said something because of Joe Budden's remark? No. Like she said, he been talking stuff. So for somebody that's always going to be talking things, they're not going to stop talking. You understand what I'm saying? So, I mean, at the end of the day, she responded. Like, you know, that's what she do. Like I said before, plenty of times, she doesn't have to respond to every single thing. And what the key about it is that when she was on her spaces, Joe Budden was there listening. So let's get into this next part that Cardi talked about, basically calling Joe Budden a hater. He's more so a hater than a critic. That's basically what she's saying. So let's get into the audio.
You quit on your passion. You quit on your passion. I'm not gonna quit, bro. That's the issue. That's the issue with you. You critique everybody. You critique every single body. And stop being a hater, bro. Stop being a fuck. If somebody got $400 million for a deal and you talk about, yeah, well, they got to tour this, and that. I'll fucking tour till I'm 65 if somebody give me $400 million. $400 million that you don't have. Stop hating on everybody. Everything that somebody do good, you always hate on it. That's bad. That's terrible. Always hating on something, bro. You always hating on something. You always hating on something. It sets you apart from being a critic from a hater. That's why sometimes I sometimes value academics' point of views because he would say mostly the
So
truth.
in that clip, she's basically talking about him being a hater. She's talking about the deal that Drake got with the $400 million. All right, and that's a lot of money. I'm pretty sure Joe Budden is not sitting on 400 mil right now. So that's basically what she's saying. She's basically saying you don't critique things, you just hate on people and the accomplishments that they have and stuff like that. Maybe it's not up for his liking or whatever the case may be, but everybody's success is different, clearly. So that's basically what she's saying. So what we're gonna do now is we're gonna see what Joe Budden said on his Twitter. Okay, he said, "I also have never done Coca-Cola. I'm gonna just start saying Coca-Cola, okay? That's the new name for the drug, okay? Coca-Cola. I have never gotten a lap dance from this lady. I promise you and can assure you I will not cover a single thing this girl does for the remainder of her career. Peace and love." So I guess Cardi lashing out on him and saying the things that she said got him to the point where he's like, okay, well, I'm not going to talk about Cardi B no more. Her name is not even coming out my mouth no more regarding her career and everything else that she's doing. So we shall see, Joe Budden. We shall see if you do not mention Cardi B from this day forward. Okay? Now we're going to get into some of the comments. Okay? And after we do the comments, her and Rob 49 song On That Money just came out and I actually like it, and I'm gonna let y'all know how I feel about it. And we're gonna go through the lyrics for Cardi's verse, okay? But let's get into some of these comments. Also, somebody has said, "Shut up, Cardi, and focus on your cheating man." And Cardi says, "Now when I leave and freak your man and your dad, then what?" Girl. Joe Budden says Cardi B is about to just be a single making artist because she haven't dropped another album. Cardi responded by saying she feels like she keeps getting harassed, Joe. He's just Nicki's new lapdog. He definitely switched on Big Barty once he got that interview. So, no, she did not say Nicki's name, but we know the interview because Joe Budden did the interview with Nicki Minaj. No, it wasn't only one interview, but they had their little falling out or whatever, and I guess he's Gag City now because he's been a barb lately. So Cardi doesn't like when the demand of being an MC or hip-hop related things are becoming pressures to her. Bia dissed her, and she found every way to complain and be emotional, but get in the booth and diss back. Every time she's expected to be an MC, she runs with her emotions. So that is what somebody is basically claiming. Cardi runs off emotions, and that is true. Because once she do come online, it's not nothing regular. It's just her complaining about something or something said about her that she doesn't like, or, you know, it's just sometimes everything doesn't need a response. Especially people that's always talking about you and giving critique on things, or talking about your album that's not out yet, or whatever, or your one album for your career. So people are going to talk about that, and clearly that strikes a nerve with Cardi. She's always yelling and complaining, shut up and drop your single, baby girl. That's what somebody said. Like this is it. Like if you're like this, if you're tired of Cardi B getting online ranting every 3 to 5 business days. Cause honey, we are tired. We supposed to be covering your bars, not your shenanigans. That's another thing. Sometimes some artists and stuff like that, they start drifting away, all right, from their craft and their music and stuff, and then they start being more drama and more like oh, here she go again. She's on online crying again, or complaining, or ranting, or spiraling. That's what people are talking about. Also, Cardi B and Joe Budden was actually trending on the X, Twitter. Cardi is 100% in the right for standing up for herself against Joe Budden. He been downplaying her artistry and questioning her work ethic for years now. Even creating nonsense comparisons with every other rap girl. The treatment and the expectation around Cardi always different. And this is something that Cardi reposted. So she actually agrees with this person in a comment. Now she also says, I want to say this to Bardi Gang on anybody who's just a fan of my music or even my craziness. I have my good days and my bad days, but you know what? Whether it's good or bad, I couldn't be happier with the obvious anticipation for my album. Sometimes I get a little aggressive because y'all know I don't like to be told what to do. But I promise you it's coming this year. Thank you for the love and anticipation and always holding me down. I love y'all. Now, like I said before, anything regarding Cardi B and the album subject, I'm over it. I really don't care no more. And y'all already know I'm Bardi Gang. But what do you want us to do? I'm just going to sit back. When the album come, I'll talk about it when it drops. Because we've been hearing, oh, it's coming for mad long. And it's already 2024. So, yeah, people are going to be like, girl, what are you doing? You've been in the game for how long? And you only got one album out. But people go hard for the albums. But it's not like she's not being consistent in her features and trying to put out her singles, etc. So it is what it is. She's going to move on her own pace, and nobody's going to force her to push something out that she's not comfortable putting out yet. And that's just what it is. Nothing Joe Budden said was wrong. It's a little odd Cardi been in the game 7 years with only one album and no tours. Then you look at Megan and Doja Cat, who came after her, and they're on their third albums and headlining tours. So that's what people were talking about. Some girls that came after Cardi B, okay, Ice Spice, Glow, Sexy Red, all of them is going on tour, dropping albums, doing a lot of features, just making a name for themselves. And Cardi been in the game right after Nicki, because she's the second one. Nicki's the first and Cardi's the second, because they came around, they was like around, almost similar to around the same time. So yeah, people are going to pay attention to that and talk about it. So, it is what it is. I hate she did this. I'm a Cardi fan. I'm also a Joe Budden fan. He always speaks highly of Cardi. I wish more people listen to his show to at least get some context instead of only reading the headlines or hearing sound bites. Now, his boo thing, okay, Miss Cat Oz, she over there just saying 5 years and a lifetime to go. Happy anniversary. And then she added her mans. She's also saying it's about to be my man, my man, my man all day. Okay, so she's focusing on her man over there. She's not even paying attention to what's going on right now. All of hold on. Now, okay, that is it for the Cardi. Oh, one more comment. I would never take Cardi's criticism of being harassed seriously because of starters, nobody is harassing her. Valid critique is not criticism. She is not exempt. Second, her two besties, Kim, Barbie, and Jason, quite literally do nothing but harass other people, one in particular. She has no issue with them doing that. And most importantly, that girl didn't give a damn when people were harassing another woman in favor of her. But that's the problem. She's not worrying about other people and what they're saying about other people. She's worrying about herself, as she should. Why would she care about what somebody's saying, critiquing about her ops and stuff? She doesn't have to speak out on that. They don't speak out on her behalf when she's getting criticized all the time and bashed on. So stop trying to have Cardi be that person to be like, oh, well, she's not doing this and she's letting this slide and she didn't say nothing about this. It's because she's talking about herself. She's worried about herself and her image, as she should. Okay? Now, we're going to get into Cardi B verse On That Money. It literally just dropped at midnight. Today's Friday. Okay? What's today? The 19th. Okay? So, we're going to look at the lyrics of Cardi's verse. Okay, let's get it. I'm going to have to just bleep out this. I'm not going to, not say it now because it's not going to be right. Okay, she says, yeah, right there on that money. I ride on my feet. I be hopping like a bunny. I'm a freak. You gonna see me get disgusted. I be sucking from scratch when it's soft, when it's gummy. Yeah, take that from me. I don't want no more kids. Put them right there on my tummy. Right there on my money. Okay, right there on that money. Fuck me in that money. Bitch, we don't need no babe. Like that nigga want dead. Look, send that Zelle for me. Pick out my nails for me. You gon' see what this dope do when you push a nail on me. He said, okay, baby, turn me up and pussy for me. A-okay, up and down, make it clap, start applauding. A-okay, turn around, bend it over, don't be boring. A-okay, turn around, bend it over, don't be boring. Okay, up. Okay, spread my legs, tongue out. I'm Michael Jordan. Woo, woo. Okay, that is her part. I like it. Okay, because who don't be hopping on it like a bunny? Who don't? Okay, but I like Cardi part. I know people's gonna be like, whatever. Okay, I like something that's gonna make me want to listen to it back again. You gotta actually listen to the things she's saying, the vibe that it gets you, and everything else. Just don't be a hater just to be a hater. Okay, I like it, and that's just me and my music and what I like and what makes me get up and makes me want to rap it. Okay. Because she be sucking the eggplant from scratch when it's soft and when it's gummy. Okay? Who else can relate to that? Okay? She says, I don't want no more kids. Put them right there on my tummy. Who else can feel that? Because the way that I'm feeling, I think I'm done with having kids. I have my two beautiful daughters. I think I might be done. I'm not going to lie to you because I don't want to be in my 40s dealing with a newborn. I just don't. Okay? My kids are getting older, and when they get a certain age, I'm going to want to relax. Okay, that's just how I feel. Okay, and that's just what it is. And also marriage, because we seen Nicki Minaj going through whatever she was going through, and you know how they like to do the comparisons with the Nicki and the Cardis and the family and who's going through what. It's just weird that they always compare Nicki and Cardi. It is what it is. Okay, they're two different people. Okay, but when Cardi, she mentioned it in the audio that her husband Offset is not just some regular boyfriend, that they've been together and married for a lot of years. So it's a little different from a regular relationship because it's a marriage. Is anybody else out there like me that does not believe in marriage and don't care to be married? at one point, once upon a time, I thought about the marriage and all the extra stuff. But then when you hit reality and see what the dating is like and see how the men are and see how marriages even play out, a lot of them don't even last long. A lot of people that's married are going through the same things they was going through when they was in a relationship, with the cheating, the lies, the disrespect, a whole bunch of stuff, red flags in these marriages. I don't want to legally be bound to no man. I'm just saying that right off the bat. I don't want to be legally obligated to nobody. Okay? It's a paper legally binding y'all. Like, what is the purpose? Like, no. No, 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 and no. Okay? Because whatever is yours is his, whatever is his is yours, and then y'all divorced, and then who takes what, and the kids, and who got time to be dealing with all of that? No. But let me know how you feel about Cardi B's latest feature with Rob 49 on that money. Let me know how y'all feel about it. Now we're going to get into JT. JT. Now she claims that is not an album, it's a mixtape. And I already spoke about that in my other video, so make sure you check it out. It's recent, so go check it out. Okay, so right off the back, it has 16 songs, okay? The Cinderella Project. Now, like, y'all know me. If I don't like something, I'm going to let y'all know I don't like it. And that's just me and the music that I like and something that I want to listen to or whatnot, I'm not going to listen to, okay? If I go through anybody's album and they have a lot of skippables, then it's a trash album to me. And that's just how I feel. Now, it's a mixtape. Okay, according to JT. But I think she just put the mixtape out. But it's really giving, she threw things together. I don't know, because the album to me, it just wasn't giving. I'm going to go through 1 to 16, right? I already wrote how I feel about it a little bit briefly. I'm not going to go into whole depth into every track. I skimmed through it. I listen to majority of them, at least to the middle of the song or to the end, okay? Just so I can have a real insight on it, okay? A lot of them I just wanted to skip. I ain't gonna lie to you. All right, so for one, people kept saying that in the intro, I didn't listen to the intro for some reason. I just went straight to number 2, so I'm gonna listen to the intro right now. Not gonna play it, but y'all gonna see my reaction when I listen to it, because I didn't listen to the intro and they saying that she's coming for Cardi or whoever. I don't know. Let me just see. Okay, so basically she's talking some, some personal things in life and stuff like that. But my thing is, I'm only a minute in. Okay, it's another minute and 29 seconds left. Are y'all talking about when she said, "Oh, but you was shoving bottles up your ass" or whatever? Is she talking about Cardi? Because I remember when she was dancing, something with a bottle that Cardi did. I don't know, but at the end of the day, she was getting money just like you was scamming and getting your money however you was getting your money. She was dancing and getting her money how she was getting her money. So to me personally, I don't think that's a whack at all. She's basically saying something that's very old, everybody already knew about, and it's just like, no. So let's listen to the rest of it. I mean, it was giving okay, because she was getting vulnerable and talking about how her dad gave her mom dope and stuff like that. I'm pretty sure a lot of the parents back then was on some type of drug in the 80s and 70s or whatever. That's just what it is. But I guess. But let's get into the track list and how I feel about it. Then we're going to get into some of the comments about her project. Okay. And we're going to get into some lyrics of some of the tracks, okay? So, number 2 is Brick Talk, all right? To me, it was trash. It was boring, and the lyrics is boring. It was like, I literally, right now, could write something down, and I'm a rapper. because that's what it's giving. It's just not giving authentic. It's not giving real lyrical person. Like, it's not giving that. Number 3 is O featuring DJ Khaled. What you thought DJ Khaled was gonna be on it and it was gonna be a poppin' song? The song was trash. It was boring. Another one. Number 4 is Serving, which everybody is talking about because they're talking about she's throwing jabs at Cardi. And I'm gonna let y'all know right now, the whacks are not whacking at all. It's boring. It's trash. Okay, she's mainly talking about money, fashion, her in jail, drugs, regular stuff that she's repeating through a lot of her stuff. Like, you don't have anything else to talk about, ma'am. So, number 5 is D.O.D., okay? I like how it starts, okay? It's a freak song, okay? So, I like some things that's in there. I just feel like if it was somebody else's flow, it would have been better. Because her flow is just boring to me. It's just like it's just every song that she's in, it just sounds like she's just laying on a bed talking in a microphone like I'm doing. Like, it's nothing special to me. Number 6, Lemon Pepper is the one that, the snippet, and I already said how I felt about it. I felt like it was trash. I said, let me give it a chance. Let me hear Stunner's part when the song officially drops. I listened to it. It was boring. The flows is boring. Stunner tried. Okay, she said some things in there, but it just wasn't giving. The flows are not flowing to me. I'm sorry. I don't like boring flows. It's just boring. Number 7 is called Swing. That was an okay song. I really like the hook better than everything. Okay. Number 8, 90s Baby, which I see a lot of people were saying that they like. It's a no. I thought it was going to actually be something because of the sample. It just wasn't giving to me. I'm sorry. It just wasn't. I really was trying to have some type of hope for JT because I really like that she went solo. I really like that she's pushing forward in her rap career on her own and being consistent and doing what she has to do. I really was trying to give this some high hopes, but listen, it is what it is. Okay. Number 9 was Uncle Al. Or yeah, Uncle Al, whatever. That one was okay actually. Also, I really like the hook. The auto-tune singing from JT was not it. Okay, too auto-tune. I don't like it. Number 10 was Sideways. We already know that one. And we already know number 11, okay. Those ones were okay. Number 12, JT, Coming. Okay. It was like a You Got Served sample mixed with something else. I like the hook. Okay. But the song was trash. Okay. Number 13, All Stars. Featuring Clip. Don't know who the heck that is, but it was trash. Number 14, Red Flowers. I thought that everybody heard the track, seen the track list and was like, oh, I'm ready for Red Flowers. It sounded like it was going to be given, right? Bad. The flow was not going with the beat. It just wasn't it for me. I don't like the boring, slow beat that don't go on the beat. It just don't give. Number 15 was Star of the Show. Bad. Her flow sounds like she's talking off beat. That's what it's giving. Number 16 was the OK remix. All in a nutshell, I think the whole thing overall was a flop. Flippity, flop. And that's just how I feel about it. Y'all can say whatever y'all want to say, but it is what it is. Everybody have different music likes. And this is just not something I'm going to go back to and like, oh, let me play that number or whatever on JT now. I'm going to go through some of the lyrics. My sis got 200 pills in her cooch hole. And when she hit the bathroom, she going to let it go. That's 200 pills, but what he don't know, she got 200 more in her booty hole. That's 400 pills, 100 a pill. So now she's counting as if we don't know what 2 and 2 makes 4. Like, girl, it just wasn't giving. Like, this is giving something that anybody could put down. Slap JT, what they hollering about? What y'all girls smoking on? Molly Rock? So that, I guess, is to Glow, because Glow said she slapped her. So she's talking about that still. Okay. Switched up on me. Dang, that was easy, girl. But if it's smoke, you better swing when you see me, girl. And I don't hide, girl. I hang like the TV, girl. Oh, man. Like, JT, come in. JT, come in, swag. JT, come in. So it's like... Okay, you're coming, but where are you going, ma'am? Because this project was trash. And All Stars, she says, nothing come between me and my things. Rick Owen, Dior, Prada, or Celine. I'm a high fashion itch. None of these girls can match the wrist. Now, like I said, she spoke a lot about fashion, and I'm pretty sure she's not trying to whack Cardi with the fashion, because you cannot touch Cardi from a 10-foot pole when it comes to her fashion, girl. You gotta sit down. You cannot. You cannot. When he with you itch, he always bored. When he with me, we on one accord. It's always foreigns, never Honda Accords. Girl, ABC 123, can you with me? Because what are you talking about? Now, chart data came out and said JT Cinderella has entered the top 5 on the US iTunes, as it should. I feel like anybody's new projects that come out, everybody is going to want to listen to it. So, of course, it's going to hit some type of chart on an iTunes or a Spotify or something. Okay? But we're talking about where it's actually going to go once everybody listens to it. Is it still going to keep going, or is it going to flippity flop? Now we're going to listen to what JT had to say, because JT did a listening party for her project. And she's like, why is all of these people in here? I did not write y'all in here, as she should. She spoke up because she was feeling overwhelmed with the people, because it was not supposed to be a actual party. You know, she invited certain specific people. So let's just listen to what she had to say.
But if you were not invited by me personally, and I don't know you personally, at 1 o'clock, I'm going to have to ask y'all to leave, because it's literally no room in here. This is supposed to be an intimate event. I don't know how to turn it into a party. I don't know how. I appreciate y'all for supporting me, but this is very overwhelming for me. I can't even enjoy the project. So I'm going to ask y'all after y'all done listening, or if now y'all want to leave, y'all can. I'm so sorry. I'm still expecting more guests. Y'all, like, some people are bum rushing upstairs. It's a lot. So I'm asking y'all to respect my privacy. At 1 o'clock, I would like y'all to leave, okay? If I did not invite y'all personally. And I know who I invited personally. So at 1 o'clock, just leave, okay? All right. Thank you, guys.
As she should. And she did it respectfully. She wasn't rude. And I see a lot of people saying, oh, she was rude. No, she wasn't rude. Y'all just don't like the fact that she kicking y'all out. Y'all invited yourself, or y'all invited plus ones, and it just wasn't that type of party. So yeah, and y'all lucky that she even gave y'all till 1 o'clock. Okay, so I mean, all right, so let's get into it. I hate when you guys do that. If I invited you, why you bringing your whole crew, bro? I invited you and only you. I didn't say no plus ones. Like, if I want plus ones, I would say that. Do not assume, because you would be embarrassed. I just don't get being rude about it. Obviously, they're all there to support your first solo project. She's in for a rude awakening, because she'll gag looking for the same support in a few. Y'all gotta relax, okay? Y'all be feeling because these celebrities are celebrities that they obligated to insert every supporter. It does not work that way. Okay, y'all not obligated to be at every single thing. If she invites certain specific people, then that's what she wants to do. This is not a everybody come out and like what most people be doing for the release parties. That's not what it was. Oh my God, I love JT. She was so real for this. Okay. Good people have no shame showing up to places they weren't invited to. Stay in your lane. She said it very nicely. Like she said, thank you for the support, but the space is being taken up by people who weren't invited, and JT came respectfully. City Cinderella was also trending on Twitter. Milagro is helping JT with her promotion. She says, are you streaming, buying, posting, retweeting, and telling everybody you know to go get City Cinderella? JT album got me feeling like I've been on the block for years selling drugs with a 1970 Cadillac with hydraulics, and I love it. Like I said, everybody music ear is different. This Juvie, because I cannot for the dear life of me understand why JT even let that fan base name ride. Juvies is not cute at all. It's not good. It's not a good look. So this Juvie says debut number 2 on the rap charts. Plus, push Juvies. Push. Let these mother freakers know who got it on lock. And it was under the album category number 2, right after Eminem, Death of Slim Shady. Okay, and I see Megan over there at number 5. Okay. I like that JT album don't sound like nothing else out right now. Like, she really made her sound. Yeah, she did make her sound. Can we all agree that this one is one of the best rap albums released this year? And this is from a Barb account. Not the best album for the year. Oh, JT, this was nasty. Whack her again. This is another Barb. On Serving, like I said. The wax was not whacking. Now, I know in one of her songs, she said something about her prison pants. And this is when Cardi has called her prison pants. Hot debut higher than any song you ever dropped or been on. Prison pants. Everybody has good and bad moments, but you haven't had one since what? Act Up? Act Up. You can get snatched up. Right. A Cardi fan page said, it's funny to see Cardi's haters begging for the album. Because I see a lot of the Barbs still talking about the album. Why are y'all worried about her album? Okay, so basically that's all that is giving in this video. We already touched bases on Cardi, the Joe Budden. I said everything that I need to say, at least that I could think of. And the JT album, like I said, that is my opinions. That's my critique on the album or the mixtape or whatever she wants to call it. Okay, I personally think that she don't want all the pressure of an album title. Like, oh, it's an album. Because that's more pressure for some reason than a mixtape. And she didn't want everybody, she wanted to put it out there before it dropped that it's not an album, it's a mixtape. Okay, it does sound like she just threw some beats together and just talked on them for majority of them. It doesn't feel planned. It doesn't feel like she put a lot of effort in it. You know what I'm saying? Like, a lot of the songs are talking about a lot of the same things. A lot of the beats are good, but her flow on the beats is just not giving. So I said everything that I need to say on that. If y'all feel some type of way, fight about it in the comment section with each other, not with me. Because at the end of the day, that is my opinion on it. And we're going to see when the numbers go and updates and see how her mixtape is going to do. And we'll talk about it. We'll give some updates on it. Because y'all know I do my updates. Okay? So, let me know how y'all feel about it down in the comments below. Always make sure to like, comment, subscribe, and share on this video. Click the notification bell so when I drop, y'all already know I did it. And at the end of the day, I'll see y'all in the next video. Until then, toodaloos, bye-bye.
Ooh, shawty, you tried it. Voice getting filled with entitlement. Why would you tell me those lies? Why?